What's up, guys? It's ya boy, Greg.
And Swag Bastion.
And we're here with Jackbox. And we're about to hit the patch notes. Just kidding.
No.
This is actually preseason 2022 and the state of the game. So,
yeah,
don't
it has
What?
a pretty nice like to dislike ratio.
Don't be fooled by the ratio. This is going to be good. I have not seen it. So, we'll try and we'll try and get a quick reaction in. Let's go.
Hey everyone, Safe Locked here on behalf of the league team. We have a lot to cover today,
Safe
including
Locked.
our plans
Whoops.
for preseason, challenges, and game modes. But first, let's talk about the state of the game. Overall,
State of the game, it
sucks.
sucks.
State of league this season.
I can't play.
But before we get into the
I
details,
can't climb.
let's dive into a topic that's been pretty popular lately, which is new champion balance.
But she said that
when we look at the data,
she's
we
happy
actually see that new champions have been pretty balanced on
with the state of the game, and then showed
with the
Vex.
exception of Dr. Mundo. That said, there's more to healthy gameplay than just win rates, and we're still hearing that new champions feel unfair to play against, particularly when it comes to complex abilities or overloaded kits. If we're being completely honest, we don't think our champions have overloaded kits overall, but that being said, there have been times when we've given new champions too many tools and had to pull back later to give them more clear weaknesses. For example, Samira's ability to dash to allies was removed because it provided too much safety. Combined with her missile blocker, it made seeing her too difficult, especially since that's one of the main forms of counterplay.
Right.
Another thing we consider when we hear a champion feels bad to play against is their intended complexity.
We should get rid of
Akshan. High, medium, and low complexity champions.
Yeah, we should delete Akshan from the game.
You like mechanical skill expression, point and click simplicity, or something in between, there's a new champion that interests you. Yeah. For example, with Vex, we wanted to create a champion that was fairly easy to pick up, and we're happy to see
she's busted too.
But beyond just how complex a champion is to play, there's also how difficult they are to understand. We want new champions to have unique gameplay, but you shouldn't need a wiki to know how to play with or against them. Learning counterplay is a skill test we do think is important, but knowing what a champ can or can't do shouldn't be a part of it.
Okay, yeah, that blitz hook was terrible.
I know, these clips are like super
boosted.
With
champions like Aphelios, who not only has
or super
kit, but was also lacking UI clarity when he was released.
Super bad. Super
Designing new champions
I always have the suckiest clips.
Making something that's exciting, has clear counterplay, and isn't confusing. We're still trying to find that line, but we want to get to a spot where
Aphelios
aren't just numerically balanced.
So hard to play.
You all feel they're fair to play against.
No, he's not.
Beyond new champion
for me, he is.
This season we've seen a wide variety of picks in every role. We've also seen a healthy improvement in diversity of playstyles across roles, especially in jungle and top.
Oh my!
Due to direct champion changes, such as the kit adjustments that.
What a freaking outplay on the brand!
New items like Anathema's Change and Hullbreaker have also had a positive impact.
Oh, Anathema's Change! Oh, Hullbreaker! Healthy item.
And finally,
pretty healthy item.
Champion classes have been struggling after the
pretty healthy item.
And we've been working on some solutions to help them out.
All right, I'm turning her volume up because you're too loud.
This brings us to our plans for preseason.
Yeah.
With that, I'm going to hand things off to Bright Moon. We'll go more in depth on the upcoming
Bright Moon. Thank you, Bright Moon.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Bright Moon, the lead producer of gameplay on League of Legends.
Bright Moon, I get it.
Like a house. Sometimes we need to do a big renovation to keep it working well, like when we overhauled the item system. And sometimes we just need to add some new furniture. For this year's preseason, we're sprucing things up with improvements to our existing systems, like items, runes, and the
you're gonna love this, Gregory.
Let's start with our plans for items. While some champions and classes have lots of build options, we've still got others that don't feel like they've got a mythic or
we're just showing some
really
regular gameplay
So we're going to be adding some new items and tweaking some others.
I don't know why they're showing Malphite and
Quinn. This will include 2 new mythic items. The first one is a support tank item, perfect for champions that want to get aggressive and charge into the middle of a fight. When you immobilize an enemy champion, all nearby enemies will take increased damage.
Really not a good idea to make an item like that.
Wow,
since
they're already super strong.
We're looking for a little more survivability. It grants damage reduction that lingers for a few seconds after you get hit, and while the protection holds,
he took no damage.
You also get ability haste. We think it'll be particularly good for longer range mages who need a mythic that helps them survive a dive.
Kinda.
Wait.
When we updated League's we wanted to give every champion strategic choices in every game. We still think that's the right goal for mythics. but our thinking has changed when it comes to legendary items. We think it's okay if some champions build the same legendary in most games if it's a perfect fit. But we also want you to have plenty of options, which is why we're improving legendaries for mages, assassins, and tanks. For example, assassins can look forward to a new legendary item that gives ability haste. And also refunds a portion of their ultimate's cooldown with enemy takedowns.
Yes.
Tanks that can never get enough mana will be happy with a new legendary item that grants bonus health based on total mana, and also burn some of it to create a shield whenever they immobilize an enemy. And finally, mages who are tired of being denied their hard-earned kills can rejoice.
Wait.
They'll be receiving a new legendary that grants magic pen against recently shielded enemies.
Oh.
As for runes,
I actually like that.
Good targeted changes we need to make.
I actually like that.
Most of all,
yes,
feel
add
that
more
Inspiration
damage
Tree's
to the game,
identity
please.
has been pretty unclear, and we'd like to broaden its keystone use cases. For example, we're reworking Glacial Augment to double down on its fantasy of slowing down enemies. We're also making some modifications to Lethal Tempo to lean into its attack speed fantasy and give it a more distinct use case in the Precision tree.
I do like that.
Champion bounties give teams who are behind a way to get back into the game without being a straight shot to victory.
Waste of an all. Fudging bad. Fudging bad player. Holy crap.
Please stop. Please stop.
Objective
I'm trying to hear.
bounties will work like champion bounties, except you cash them in by taking map objectives, like towers or Baron. They ramp up slowly when the enemy team lead grows, and the bounty is shared with your whole team, regardless of who claimed it. Taking objectives really is the best way to come back when you're behind.
I do like this
so we want to help make that a clearer and more rewarding strategy. That said, if a team is really far ahead, objective bounties won't change that. Being the better team should always get you a win. So we'll be watching the new bounty system closely.
Being the better team.
Finally, let's talk about our biggest addition this preseason, dragons. We really like how each dragon creates unique terrain, grants powerful buffs, and adds more strategy to the mid and late game. So this preseason, we're adding 2 more. Up first is the Hextech
you'll
Dragon.
love this.
When your team
No way.
you'll all gain additional ability haste and attack speed. If you
Oh,
claim the
ability
soul,
haste,
you'll receive a
attack speed?
chain slow that works kind of like Static Shiv's passive.
Okay,
When this
slow.
dragon takes over the
Chain
rift,
slow.
It creates
Dragon soul?
Hextech gates that can transport you to set locations.
Okay, no.
Hextech gates? That's dumb AF. That's dumb AF.
Hextech's darker sibling, the Chemtech Drake.
Are you
When
ready
you
for
slay
this?
it, your team will deal increased damage when your HP is low, letting you turn around those close team fights. This dragon soul
I love
provides a
that.
second chance at life. Well, sort of. When you die, you'll enter a zombie
Yeah,
state.
everyone
You
gets
can
a
still
Scion
cast abilities
passive.
and continue fighting.
Everyone!
You'd normally be looking at a gray screen.
No
And when the Chemtech
way.
dragon putrefies the map, it creates camouflage zones in fixed locations.
Yeah,
These
that
dragons
too.
might seem more impactful than the current ones, and well, they are. Our goal is to add more unique encounters and meaningful strategy to the mid and late game. That said, these are some pretty big changes, and we're ready to adjust if they're making too much, too little of an impact. You can expect to see all of these changes on PBE in a couple of weeks, and we'll be looking for your feedback in the months ahead.
Yeah, those drakes are insane, actually.
Yep.
Outside of preseason, something we've heard from all of you is that you'd like more ways to express yourself and your achievements in League.
Oh.
For some of you, ranked is how you define your progress, and that's great. We don't want to change that. But for those of you who aren't focused on the rank climb, there aren't great ways to express your own progress.
Because you're not making any progress.
Help you show off your skills on a particular champ, but they don't tell the story of your broader League legacy.
Yeah, Gregory, Eternals.
The new challenge
Eternals,
system
don't you like
should
Eternals?
achieve just that.
What is Eternals?
Challenges rank up over time, showcasing your increasing mastery and legacy across
You know the thing that
of different
pops up
systems,
on the side of
modes,
the
and
screen?
gameplay, making it a little different than just a standard achievement.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This
We
is
want to highlight not just your rank and champion mastery,
kind of stupid.
but also your
I
inventiveness,
I mean, there's so much
the
on the
play
screen
styles,
is the only
collection,
thing.
and everything else in between.
Like, who cares?
Want to
Is the real
showcase your
question.
knack for never dying in ARAM? Or how great
I
you are
mean,
at killing minions in SR
like, they're
in the first 10
adding-
minutes?
They're just
Maybe you
adding a
collected
bunch
over
of
100
bullcrap
champions
that no
or
one
love
cares about.
participating in events. All of this is now possible to track and display your progress.
Yes.
Oh, I do like that platinum. I do
You'll
like
get the
that new
first glimpse of
platinum
challenges when
logo.
they hit PBE next month, and the full system will launch early next year. That's all I
Wow.
have to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. And here's SafeLocked again to talk about the game modes.
It's like they're adding achievements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There was an achievements tab on the old client.
Yeah.
And they never used it. But now they're adding achievements when the game is starting to die. I love that.
Well, here is the thing about all of this stuff. They're adding new items and they're adding new drakes. And the new drakes seem busted. It's going to, I like the simplicity of the game. They added blast cones, they added honey fruit. They added some extra bushes and alcoves. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That was okay, right? Did you think that was okay?
I don't really like blast cones.
Okay.
But
whatever. But anyways, I thought it was acceptable. But now with these drakes, I'm sorry, the drakes are, that's a little much. What people are already like getting like Drake soul, like whatever soul it is already like a big deal. Like you're gonna want to get the drakes, and now you're gonna want to also get the drakes. Like,
okay, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think Dragon Souls is a big deal.
Okay, well, if it's ocean, if it's ocean or mountain, I think it is a big deal, and it depends on what your champions are for Infernal. But I also think that could be a big deal.
I mean, I think Drakes right now are super weak.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much only killing Drakes to get to Elder.
Anyways,
so that you can end the game.
The items seem very strong, and the Drakes seem very strong. It just seems like everything is going to get more OP. Especially coming back into games. I think it's maybe a mistake, but they're going to have to balance it. All right, moving on.
The Riot philosophy, more equals better,
Moving on.
When it comes to game modes, one thing we've been hearing from you all is that you'd like more variety in the modes we bring back alongside events. So let's talk about it. To start, we actually agree that the existing rotation of game modes can make some of the most popular modes like Earth and One for All feel a bit stale. Some of you have asked why we just don't bring back some of our other older game modes like Star Guardian Invasion or Ascension to mix things up. And the answer is that bringing back old modes isn't as easy as flipping a switch. League is constantly changing, which means all of our existing modes require a constant upkeep. For example, when we released Yuumi, we had to figure out how she'd function in One for All. What happens when a Yuumi attaches to a Yuumi who is attached to a Yuumi? Because of upkeep like this, we have to be very selective about the modes we maintain. And right now, there are just too few popular modes that feel worth the investment compared to making brand new modes or updating more resonant ones for you.
Bring
We've
back.
mentioned this before, but we think the sweet spot for game modes are ones that amplify champion fans.
Howling
really
Abyss.
Build on what you love about your champs and Summoner's Rift.
No.
Bring back Howling Abyss.
Moving forward, we're focusing on adding
that's
more
what I
game modes that hit
meant.
this
Twisted Tree Line.
And to that, let's talk about Ultimate Spellbook. First and foremost, you all seem to really love this one. It was one of our highest engagement modes ever, second only to
highest engagement modes. That means a lot of people.
Happy with how long you spent making
a lot of people just
Cho'Gath Salt, and by that we mean the total amount of time you spent in Ultimate Spellbook.
They just put bots into the game.
That gives us confidence that it's worth.
There were a lot of botters.
That said, there are some clear areas of feedback that we want to address. Junglers were forced to take Smite and another ultimate, which meant they couldn't choose another.
Yeah, look at how sad this is.
They also missed out on a lot of
like they're showing the saddest fudging clips ever.
Beyond that, we also heard that games started to feel a little repetitive
this
due to the
one
small
was
number
super
of
sad.
available ultimates. And we agree. So, this winter, we'll be bringing back Ultimate Spellbook with a bigger ult pool. We'll also be making some adjustments for junglers to ensure that your experience in Ultimate Spellbook is just as fun as everyone else's. If you'd like to learn more about our approach to game modes, you can check out the dev blog that's coming out today. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you're enjoying Worlds as much as we are, and for any pros watching, once again, please pick a Mumu.
Which I don't know. I guess that's her thing.
Oh man, I've been watching Worlds and I'm like down on Amumu. I don't think Amumu's that good, but
I think Amumu is super good.
Well, a team finally ended up getting a win with Amumu, so I was like, okay, fine.
Oh, okay. You're saying all of the games.
All the games
picked Amumu before they lost.
Yeah, Mumu's win rate in Worlds is like I think it still is terrible. Anyways,
You think it's like 5% or something?
right. Okay, so my impression of the preseason is I'm not very excited about it.
Is that I'm going to quit the game. Lol.
Is that I'm not very excited about it. But watching Worlds has been good because it makes me want to play the game again more.
Yeah, that's how they really end, Gregory. That's the strategy.
Right.
Is
So
to-
how do
yeah.
you feel about preseason 2020?
I mean, I think the game is effed already right now. Just because matchmaking is garbage,
Mm-hmm.
and also the amount of LP you get per game is just like
Look, your MMR
is
screwed.
so
Okay,
bad.
like
No. I know you. Okay, you lose more LP than you gain. I know that.
okay, fine.
Yeah, I think the whole thing, like when they made it so that LP was really low, like they removed
LP gains were really low?
promos.
Oh,
Yeah, LP. No, they removed promos between
and
divisions.
emotions.
Okay, yes, but when they removed promotions between divisions, they drastically reduced the amount of LP you would get per game, right? So previously it was like 20 or like more, even more than that sometimes. But now it's like 10 or like 10 to 15. 10
Okay,
to 18.
what is your comment about the preseason 2022? Just so to kind of stay on topic.
I think the game is trash, and it's just going to be more trash, honestly.
All right, you heard it here first.
Unless they fix matchmaking, the game will still be trash. I mean,
Okay.
it's still a good casual game. Like I could casually play League of Legends. I could play Norms or ARAM, but it's like that sucks. I don't want to play. I don't want to casually play League of Legends.
Well, you heard it here first, everyone. This has been a League Bros reaction to the preseason 2022 and state of the game video. Thanks for tuning in with us.
True.
You have anything else to say, Swag?
Yeah, I mean, I just really hate the LP gains. You know, they reduced it because they wanted to deter Smurfs.
You know, I'm trying to like make an outro, and you're harping on LP gains.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for joining us today. Catch us next time.
Basically, just fix matchmaking, right? Please.
League Bros out.